For breakfast, I'm going to make a pumpkin smoothie, and if you want the recipe for this with the exact measurements, go watch my Halloween snack video. And if you're wondering what blender I use a Magic Bullet, and it works really well. So first I'm going to cut up a banana. I usually would use frozen bananas, but I didn't have any frozen. Then a small scoop of this vegan vanilla protein powder. Some frozen coconut chunks, I got them from Trader Joe's. And you can't really taste it that much, it's just to add some healthy fat in there. Some ginger, I get it from Trader Joe's because that's probably the cheapest I've found it. And I just chop it up and freeze it so it lasts longer. 2 ice cubes. Some frozen cauliflower, which you really can't taste at all. And a couple scoops of pumpkin puree. I have this left over from making pumpkin bread, which I'll do a recipe video on more during fall time. A handful of an assortment of greens, which you really can't taste. And now for the spices, I use pumpkin pie spice, ground cloves, nutmeg, and cinnamon. I also put 2 dates in there. And almond milk. Now I'm just going to blend it. I know it's not a very pretty color, but it tastes really good. And I forgot to add ground flax seeds, so I'm just going to do that right now and blend it again. For lunch, I'm going to make a veggie and tofu rice wrap, so I'm going to start with chopping up some cabbage, some red leaf lettuce, and this is what I use to wash all my fruits and vegetables. I get it from Trader Joe's. It just gets the wax and some of the chemicals off. Now I'm going to cut up this cucumber. These are the rice wraps I'm using. So you just put it in warm water and then it gets soft after about 20 seconds. It might be a little hard to see, but it's on my plate now, so now I'm going to put all of my veggies in it. I'm also going to cut up some tofu and put that in my wrap as well. Then I'm going to shred some carrot on top. And lastly, I'm sprinkling some ground ginger on top. Okay, so the first one was kind of a fail because I got some holes in it, but it will still taste good. My second and third one is looking a lot better, so now I'm just going to make the peanut sauce and then I'll eat all 3 of these. For the peanut sauce, it's just peanut butter, red pepper, water, and soy sauce, but coconut aminos is better, but I didn't have any. For my snack, I'm having some homemade granola. I got the recipe from the Forks Over Knives cookbook. It's so good and it's super healthy. For dinner, I'm going to make some really good curry soup. The recipe will be in the description below. So I'm going to start with cutting up some shallots, or you can use an onion, and then also 2 cloves of garlic and some ginger. And also some potatoes. I'm going to start with cooking the shallot, ginger, and garlic in a large pot. Now I'm adding in some red curry paste, ground turmeric, some salt, sugar, coconut milk, the potatoes I chopped up earlier, and vegetable broth. Now I'm going to blend all of this in a food processor. After the broth was made, I chopped up some cabbage and added it in. Also some garbanzo beans, a frozen vegetable mix that has carrots, cauliflower, and broccoli, some frozen peas, and tofu. With the soup, I had some tart cherry kombucha.